And hello and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel 4. Last time we finished a section in Crossbell. It's actually much shorter than I thought it would be.
That went well.
Maybe because I just expected it to actually result in us figuring something out and going and saving Rean by the end in some capacity, even if it wasn't in Crossbell. This feels weird. Especially coming back with Kia and Eryn.
How convenient to cover all that distance in an instant.
And Lecter thought his ability was broken.
Well, certain conditions need to be met before we can travel like that.
And it might only be possible to do so because of the Great Twilight.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Wow, the hidden village. It's really real. A village concealed by a magical barrier. Or no, tucked out of sight between dimensional folds.
Huh. So it's actually... Well, if I take that at face value, that means that the village is literally part of the forest. It's just magically sort of, folded into a different dimension almost?
Pretty cool, huh?
We're not in Crossbell anymore either. This is somewhere in the southwest part of the Empire.
We've just traveled several thousand selj. Yeah, 4,800 selj to be precise. What a jump!
Interesting. You sure you don't want to go down to the One's place there?
Which would place us in the Isthmia Great Forest, right between Lemaire and Sutherland. This is where Vita was born, and where all of Erebonia's spirit veins meet.
Yeah, you would know her because of the Ouroboros connections, wouldn't you?
What an interesting place.
The Ouroboros stuff is interesting because you sort of associate various members of them more with an arc than you do with Ouroboros itself, so the idea of them interacting is a bit more alien. It's more like seeing Estelle and Lloyd running around together. Well, I suppose that's not as alien because Ross both did that first, but it's like seeing Rean and Estelle run around together or something like that. It's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen.
Yeah, so I'm thinking these two ain't your average kids.
Give or take.
Then it's a good thing we brought them along.
You're back.
Oh, great. You guys are here before us even. Fantastic.
You already made it back from Heimdall?
Yeah, wasn't easy though.
But we did manage to find a singularity.
Looks like you had an eventful time too.
Where was the singularity? I am curious.
You swing by an adoption agency or something on your way here?
See, if we had Rean with us, I'd agree that's very possible, but...
Well, that's a long story.
We were as surprised as you are. Nice to meet you. I'm Kia Bannings. I'm Ren Bright. Charmed. You must be the rest of Class 7.
There you are.
Technically, both of them are adopted. So... yeah. You walked all the way out here? Aren't you tired?
You are sure to be exhausted, but this means all 7 singularities have been found. Come with me to my atelier. I have something to show you.
Go. Kia thought that she could figure it out, yeah? I'm trying to remember what they said at the beginning of the game. It was like magical intuition, basically. Oh. With the 2 latest, that's all 7 singularities, and there isn't really a Oh, wait. Is that an arrow? Is that an actual arrow? If it's actually an arrow. If that actually ends up being an arrow and it's pointing towards it. I might be mad. Right. We already knew about Croyson, Nordy, and the Nord Highlands. Then they're the ones you found in Sutherland, Lemaire, Crossbell, and Heimdall. Speaking of which, where was the Heimdall singularity? Well, this might come as a surprise. was right under the Imperial Museum where the Dark Dragon's nest was. Neato. They do seem to be at places of significance. Hamel, Dark Dragon, we're like significance. I suppose just significance in general. So, Dark Dragon, Azure Tree location, Hamel, we don't know about a bunch of them. And then the Forbidden Land, which seems significant, maybe not to anything we did, out of those two. And we don't really know anything about the rest of the ones that... Well, I guess, yeah, we know about the forest one, don't we? I mean, a story event happened there. Huh. Maybe something funky's going on in that forest that we're not aware of. Or I wasn't aware of. The catacombs. Well, that takes me back. Somehow I doubt it's a coincidence. Indeed, these singularities have been focal points of corrupted mana since the Great Twilight began. Now that they have been secured, locating the cause should be much easier. The gnome's base may finally be within our reach. Along with the Ashen Knight, Celine, Sporzer, and the Sword of the End. That's good news. Things are finally starting to look up! Emma, Roselia, how much have you found out? I'm guessing you'll need some more time to pin down the exact location. Well, yes, about that. The disruptions in the spirit veins are, well, more violent than we were expecting. Nah. With the stakes secured, it's only a matter of time until they simmer down. Did we have multiple stakes, and did we leave them there, or did we do like we stuck them in and pulled it out? We'll need a couple days before we can give you a definite answer. It's gonna be tough waiting that long. We'll just have to be patient. Right, we need to be fully prepared if we're going to rescue Rean. I see. It's like magical data analysis, isn't it? Yeah, that's like what you did in college, isn't it? Kia, do you understand any of this? It's all so mixed up, it's hard to make out. Maybe I can make out something if I look right into the heart of the vortex. What? Roselia's shocked? You can really do that? We're talking about a place where countless spirit veins all converge together. Well, I can't handle that all at once. But I can probably get a good idea of what's going on between any three things. So that's part of your ability to feel the ebb and flow of fate, huh? That's where this new and improved custom terminal comes in. It's a laptop, just call it that. I got that hacker brack to make some improvements. It's running a simplified version of Tio's Aeon system. Neato. This is one of Tio's inventions. Well, it wasn't even her invention in the first place, but I recognize it too. It's a human-machine interface. Like the one that helped pinpoint Stargazer's tower. He's just like, what's happening? Oh, this is going over my head. Essentially, the device will help Kia focus her ability, is that right? Not only that, but it could cut down the time we have to spend analyzing all the data. Yes, we won't know until we try, but it sounds like it could work. What do you think, grandmother? I'm wondering if she'll be annoyed. There it is! I knew it! It took your mortal technology to make things that easy. Then again, this girl's ability has brought about such miracles before. Doing this instead of the ritual I had planned may well speed things along. We could have done it 3, no, perhaps just one day. That's cheating! This is so unfair! I really wanted to show off how cool I could be. Grandmother! Come on, you don't have to be such a kid about it. Well, she just looks like a child. To be fair, Kia's ability isn't really her technology in any way or form. It's not even... I guess it is mortal technology in a sense, because they created a Septarian, but you know, it's still a Septarian, and the after effects of that. She just looks like a child. Is she really over 800 years old? Hard to believe, ain't it? Aw, don't worry, Rose. We're still gonna need your help. You've been trying to think of a plan to sneak into this place once we find it, right? How did you know about that? Since when did you start calling me Rose? Looks like we won't be waiting long after all. I guess Idios is on our side. Well, in that case, we better pitch in to make sure this goes smoothly. Right. We'll all help. I'm no witch, but I know my way about around orbital technology. How about we use our Arcus 2 units to boost the processing power even more? That's not how technology works, but okay. That could work. That's not how technology works, but okay. That could work. We just need to link them to a central processing array. Okay. They've got the specs for it. What do you think, Ren? You'd basically have to use custom software, right? And hack the phones, sort of, to use them as parallel processing units. Good idea. I'll see what I can do. This should make things easier on the older system as well. Alright, let's disable the communication functions and concentrate on processing power. Things are starting to get exciting. Hold on just 1 second. I have no idea what any of you are talking about. I must agree. I guess we should leave this to the experts? It's nice to have such passionate allies. Old or new, we're all class 7 here. We gotta work together.
Enough! Cut the chatter and let us begin. We can now use the singularities to pinpoint the location of the gnome's headquarters.
Fantastic. We'll have our little free day and then we'll head off. I'm still calling it's gonna be in that little area that we were at. If not, then what the fuck is there? There's clearly something weird going on there related to Altina.
This feels great.
What are we doing?
This place is so luxurious.
What are we doing now? Isn't Kia supposed to be... whatever. You guys deserve it for all the work you've done. Yeah, I had no idea you could put together such a powerful analytical system. With it, we should have results in around a day or two. We can't thank you enough. It would have taken several times that if it were only grandmother and me. Aw, I barely even helped, really. I'm modest. It would never even been possible without the secret techniques you witches employ. To think I'd end up working with Erebonia's Hexen clan. Things just get more and more interesting by the second, it seems. Oh yeah, used to be an Ouroboros, right? Same as Emma's sister. Yeah, we know who she is. Yes, we do. We definitely do. We know that too. She was her second Anguis. What were your impressions of her? Well, we've only had so many opportunities to speak during our missions, but I'd peg her as the flighty but earnest type. She was always dedicated in her efforts, regardless of the task. I see. Though you certainly wouldn't think it from the way she carries herself. She was always busying herself with something or other during the Civil War. And she helped get rid of all that red Polaroid grass that was blooming around Crossbelt, too. I remember hearing about that. Plus, she has to run her radio show on top of everything else. Oh, is that still going? Not to mention how much help she's been to me since our first meeting. Sounds like she's a lot more hardworking than I would have guessed. It's not hard to respect that. It's hard not to respect that. She's something of an inspiration to women everywhere, really. You could say the same for your mother, if you think about it. Not to mention Sharon, Major Claire, Toa, all the other graduates of Thor's as well. But we still don't really have any idea where Instructor Toa even is, do we? Same goes for Mint and Lynn. Well, they should have been back in Heimdall back then, too. We have no updates on Elise and Princess Elfin either, correct? No, St. Estrella is practically closed down, given all that's happened. Though we do have some witnesses who say they saw Mint and Lynn right after the strange happenings began. But they haven't sent a word. Oh, okay. They haven't sent a word since. That's not like them at all. You're talking about Lynn and Mint specifically. Either they escaped on their own or something else is going on. Right, because they weren't with the groups we were with. We haven't been able to find any trace of Tio either. Nor do we have any leads on Tita's whereabouts at that. They were there. Have we heard anything about Agate? We've lost contact with Shara over the past several days as well. You don't suppose she's being held in the same place as Rean, do you? Ah. I suppose we can't discount the possibility. Well, there's also the possibility that they could be dead! Not in this series. But, yeah. Whatever the case, now is our chance to find out for sure. We need to know more about the gnomes and the Ironbloods, and about how Orbo's plans to act. Don't forget Zephyr and the Red Constellation. So many players. The Black Workshop is the closest thing I have to a hometown. Though I've retained no memories of it, I will do what I can to be of use there. Right, we'll take care of all of it, including saving Celine. Not to mention our bleeding heart of an instructor. Always thinking of others, never himself. He's totally hopeless without us. It's up to us to bring him back. You can count me in on that. It's about time Rean finally started banging the Piper. That's a somewhat dramatic way to put it. Though it is indeed the case. I suppose we'll just have to pick him up by the scruff and drag him right back to us. I guess he has it coming. You reap what you sow, after all. Wow, you can really tell how much they love him, huh? Indeed. I do fancy meeting this Ashen Chevalier of theirs someday. Their analysis should be done sometime late tomorrow. You can relax until then. We've prepared a room for the two of you tonight, so feel free to give yourselves all the rest you need. Yay, okay. We'll be sure to take you up on that. Time to pay the piper. I don't even remember technically what that means. Something scary at the very least, because I am scared. There's going to be an awkward conversation or two once Rean gets back in a working condition. He's on the box art. We're going to get him back. Not that they're hiding it. It's just we have spent a long time without him in the party. It's surprising. I think my time is at like 30 hours now or so. Though some of that might have been me leaving the game on. Probably a few hours. Thanks to you, we've more than doubled our productivity. We may even have our answer before nightfall at this rate. Don't be so... Grandmother, are you still sulking? We really couldn't have done any of this without the groundwork you laid down. Besides, you'll get your chance to shine when it's time to storm the workshop. Well, there's some truth to that. We should be prepared. Tonight is the night, after all. The Black Workshop will remain a mystery no longer. Are we gonna go tonight? Wow, awesome. Sounds like you have a plan to get us there after all. Oh, no, that's Kurt. Sounds like you have a plan to get us there after all. Sorry, I thought I was Altina for a second. Let's take the rest of the day off then. It'd be a good idea to look over our equipment and supplies and stock up anything we might need. There's still some time to train in the labyrinth, too. Got it. It's up to you how to spend your time. Just make sure you make full use of it. If you need any help with anything, I'll be here for you. Thank you. Guess it couldn't hurt to polish up our teamwork a little. Well, in that case, you might want to take these. They got back their Arcus units. Are you done with them already? Yes, all the heavy calculations were finished this morning, so we can get by without them now. Now we just need the celestial base and my computer to complete the analysis for us. Besides, you're going to need them if you want to prepare properly. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna predict the next plot twist in this game. Our computer's gonna crash and they're gonna need to restart the analysis. If you've ever dealt with data analysis, that's funny. It is. Trust me. Please, trust me. You're right. Thank you. Okay, let's make the most of the time we have left then. Cool. Is it just us then? Do we get the rest of Class 7? Everyone get their Arcuses back? I assume we can go back to the Grawl one more time. Oh, are we going to be Altina this time? Yay! That's fun. The Black Workshop. The place where Milliam and I were created. My memories of it are nothing but faint images, and I doubt I would be much help as a guide. That's okay. You don't need to be. You are what you are, and that's your current status. We'll work with it as it is. Rean just turning to that state is just the most striking, most, like, definitive. It's like the image I think back to when I think back to Cold Steel 3 at this point. So, man, that one, that whole segment just keeps resonating. Man, that was a good game. We'll get them back, both Instructor Rean and the sword that Milliam has become. For now, I have to focus fully on doing all that I'm able. Not because I have to, because I was ordered to, but because I want to, all by my choice alone. You'll control her. Oh, Ren. You may now use Ren in your party. I will, as well as Kia's special order. Oh, I remember that being quite good. Once you've completed all the required events, you can return to the guest room in the atelier. Got it. Altina's what now? Altina's what now? Huh. That's weird. I got this. My undershirt. So is she wearing this all the time, technically? No, she couldn't be. She's wearing a normal shirt on it. Oh, I don't care. Oh my goodness. We can put stuff on Kia. Ah! That's amazing. That's amazing. I like it. I like that too. No, I don't actually want it, but I like it. Let's see. Still sticking with the main Class 7 here. The new Class 7, plus bringing in some people I haven't used. Ren and Gaius. Up to this point. Oh, look, they're at level 85. Should I be at level 85, or are they supposed to be higher level than me? Oh, she's at level 86. Even higher. Then again, actually, is that the level we left her at in the opening? It might be. I think their levels were actually around that. Oh my goodness, Albereo, you have a father? No way. That's what's going on in the outside world? You gotta be kidding me. I wish I was. With both the war and the great twilight at our door, we're creeping towards the end of the world as we know it. That's why I've never spoken to you about the outside world before now. We live in a time of myriad dangers. The Civil War 2 years back, the 100 Days War a decade before. In fact, Rose has been sensing abnormal phenomenon for almost 20 years now. 20 years? Interesting. I had no idea. So that's the world all of you came from? All of you came? Wait, what? Fine, all the more reason for me to go out there. I want to see it with my own two eyes. Walk with my own 2 feet. And I want to visit the town he came from too, Dad. Sounds like a plan. The day will surely come when you are able to, son. I look forward to seeing it. Where are you from? So, son's been in the rebellion. Yeah, say that in front of him. That'll really convince him otherwise. Interesting. I don't know where they're from though. Yeah. So they're like refugees here, basically? Is that what it is? And are you related? I don't even remember. Oh, hey there, Altina. I heard you're close to finding out where your instructor is. Thank goodness. Yes, according to Rose, it should be confirmed by tonight. We couldn't have done this without all of you. That is a fact. Yeah, thank you all. Well, I wouldn't start thanking us just yet. We might betray you. I don't know. Maybe. This is gonna be... I look forward to the plot twist, but we really haven't gotten much yet. It's gone basically exactly as I thought. I guess the stuff in Crossbell was interesting in that they got a Divine Knight out of it. That had to happen at some point, I guess. Rufus being it doesn't surprise me, but, you know, I had sort of figured that it didn't need to be uncovered previously, basically. I figured it was already out there somewhere, just not, you know, at the Grawl of Erebos and whatnot. To be honest, having such a huge responsibility over my head has gotten me a little nervous. Huge what responsibility would that be? Oh, nothing. I just have to help my mom out with something is all. I better go practice some more. I see. Well, feel free to let me know if there's any way I can help. Thanks, Altina. Just make sure you don't burn yourself out, okay? What's the responsibility? What's the responsibility? I'm curious. Don't make me curious. Oh, hey! Zio! Oh, hey, Altina. So, Zio got in here? Hello, Elliot, guys, and, Oh, that's Rean. We haven't had a chance to introduce you two yet. This is Zio. He's my friend in the skies, watching over the Nord Highlands from above. Scream. Oh, hello. I've seen him with you many times before, guys, but I always thought that he's more of a pet than a friend. Not at all. I mean, it's not like I understand everything he says, but we are pretty close. He saved my hide more than once, especially back during the Civil War. I didn't really notice at the time, but you were a little wary around us back then, huh, Zio? But it seems like you've come to trust us in the years since Class 7's old and new. Sweet. Yeah. Sounds to me like Zio thinks of all of us as dependable allies. That's just what you need when the world is this chaotic. As far as he's concerned, we're all warriors under the same sky. That is encouraging. Thank you, Zio. Good bird. Right, use that braces he hasn't been worked on. I tied up the broken threads. He should be able to use it for drawing in mana again. Thanks so much. Wait, his name's Gandalf? I missed that. Or I didn't notice that. Grandmother can be so lazy sometimes, just leaving her broken tools lying around like that. This store can repair magical items too. That's right. I usually try to fix them myself, but sometimes I'll ask Gandalf if I don't have the right parts. What, you have something that needs fixing? There is one thing. It's got the broken pendant. Oh, that's the pendant I gave to Rean. I found it in my pocket after we escaped from the Grawl of Erebos. When the space-time distortion occurred, I was the one closest to the pendant, so it would explain it being in my possession. I see. Well, that certainly does make sense, I guess. I got no idea what you two are talking about, but this is some pretty serious damage here. The inside of this thing's shot. Looks like it'd fall apart in any minute. If Rean had it on him in the Grawl, his ogre power might have been too much for it. You don't say. If the pendant's like this, I can only imagine what kind of shape the Ashen Awakener is in. If you want this fixed, I'm gonna need to replace the stone and the thread. I don't got the right materials, though. They're not easy to come by. Might be able to find them in the woods. Think you can get some? Sure. Yes, I can do that. In that case, I'll come with you. I know these woods pretty well, so I should be able to help. Your help is greatly appreciated, thank you. Okay, listen up, I'll tell you exactly what I need, etc, etc, etc. It'll be on the map. 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 Thanks. Hey. Oh, where's Loki? I've been trying real hard to train Loki to be a good boy, Mommy. Really, I have. But he just won't listen to me. What should I do, Mommy? Well, this might be a good chance to teach you some things I've been meaning to for a while. The first thing, sweetie, is something I want you to make sure you remember. In order to rear a familiar, you yourself must also grow. I need to grow? Me? Yes, you. A fantastic familiar needs a wonderful witch to raise them, no? I guess that makes sense. I'm gonna make sure I grow up real big then for Loki. I'll be 5 feet and 5 feet, and that'll equal 10 feet tall. She did literally take it as... Oh, that's fantastic. She legitimately might be my favorite character in this area. Control fundamental magic. Next is to assist me directly. Show me what your training's made you capable of. No idea what's happening, but man, am I excited! I know, that's like a lot of this series, isn't it? Isn't it? There's no room for failure, you hear me? Yeah, okay. You guys have fun with that. I wonder if it'll actually result in anything, like, significant. Oh, you know what? We never took care of that whole thing where, like, lost items were disappearing in Grossbell. Nothing ever came of that. Or I missed a quest, maybe. I probably missed a quest, didn't I? So this is where you were. Oh, hey, Allie. I've just been showing Kia around the village. This village is a blast. It's so cool and mysterious. She's just so happy everywhere she goes. I just wish Lloyd and the others could have come to see it. I'm with you there. I bet Rose would have welcomed it even. It would have been nice to bring Ken and Nana too in any other situation. Yeah, I haven't seen them in forever. But I did get to chat with Shizuku a while ago. Just a call though, not face to face. You did, huh? She must be lonely all the way up there in Remiferia. Oh, is that where she is? Probably at a hospital there? Well, probably not. No, she did have her eyes fixed in the end, didn't she? Though I guess Arias must be missing her even more, whatever he's doing right now. Yeah, I guess even a grumpy face like him must get pretty lonesome from time to time. Makes me remember how lucky I am to have Lloyd and them always there for me. Wow, that was pretty mature of you, Kia. You really are growing up, huh? It is hard to tell if she's physically growing up, or if she's sort of stunted in the same way Altina and Milliam are. I will note, I saw Loki back there, and I didn't look at it clearly the first time. I just saw the motion, and I thought it was like some person like waving their arms up and down. Like, what the fuck is... something wrong, Allie? You're not feeling jealous, are you? Nothing of the sort. Well, maybe not nothing. Better get ready then. Better get ready then, Allie. Because I've got a big old hug with your, here with your name on it. That would not be necessary. Receiving a hug was not my objective. Kia, you were created in a sense similar to me, correct? Oh. Sure was. You, Millie, and I were probably created using the same type of technology. The gnomes in the Croix family have been stealing each other's tech from way back when. I suspected as much. Our circumstances do share a multitude of common points, after all. Yep, and now Belle and the chief of the workshop are now working hand in hand. All to make the Great Twilight a reality, for whatever goals they might have. Honestly, they're going to be insanely tough to beat. Yes, exceptionally so. We'll need to take extra precautions if we hope to get our instructor back. Belle, that's Maribel Croix, daughter of the ex-president, Dieter Croix, right? I did hear from Ellie that she joined up the society, but... What? But what, Yuna? Nothing. Just thinking out loud. Anyway, we've got the whole day to ourselves before the analysis results come out. I say we party hardy until then, Eryn style. You guys in? Oh yeah, let's do it. I think I'll abstain for now. But it's an option, right? It might be an option. I'm still waiting for what you were going to say, Yuna. I don't think she's going to budge on this one. Thanks, by the way, Allie, for being such a good friend to Yuna, I mean. It is a simple reciprocity. I am as kind to her as she is to me. That aside, since when did you start calling me Allie? Oh, you don't like it? I'm not opposed to it at the least. Oh, good. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. You like Vantage Masters too, right? We should play a game together. I suppose a match or two couldn't hurt. That is not what I was expecting with that thing about up there. I guess I just barely missed Randy, huh? Well, it was a while ago, honestly. He should be searching for Tio right about now. I wonder what happened with her. I wonder if he's come back here. We are looking into it as well. You won't have to wait much longer. You said it. Things get a lot smoother once we get back our instructor. I feel like that's not going to be how it goes. Cool, thanks guys. She's just a bubbling energy, ain't she?
Yay! Let's play!
So, interesting. That's like double action. the skill that they had. On the master. 3 mana and you get to act again. That's interesting. When HP is 10 or less, HP to all your cards. Ooh, interesting. That's very interesting. Oh, that didn't give me one. Damn you! I thought I'd die off that. I didn't really think about where I was doing it. Well, that's a lot of health. Okay, that's getting annoying. Healing, eh? Is she gonna be based on healing or something like that? I don't. It feels like there are more there might be more master cards. I think that might be how this is technically working. I forgot about that. God, stop healing yourself! Ay, caramba! My goodness. Just kill it now, my goodness. And because the ability is +1 HP and attack to allies below 10. Just allies, not itself? Or to all your cards? It's unclear. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! You just did it! Oh my goodness! Can I finish it? Yeah, I can.
Wow! You're super good at this!
How many times can you heal your damn master? How are you expecting to win off that? My goodness. Hey, Loki. Hello, not Cerberus, but you're still pretty great. You appear to be suffering from exhaustion. Also, you're constantly dying, which makes me feel for you. Those hot springs are known to be effective in relieving fatigue. Why not try using it yourself? He seems to be refusing. Perhaps he is adverse to abandoning his post. How surprisingly dedicated of him. Well, best of luck. It's your choice, I suppose. Whew. Getting to relax in a hot spring after a day of training is quite the luxury. Yeah, I can feel my fatigue melting away already. You've been practicing this entire time. You two really do work hard. This village is the perfect place for it. How about you, Allie? Have you been getting in any workouts? You were in one of the sports clubs, right? The swimming club, yes. I can't exactly start swimming lengths in a hot spring, though. You were in the swimming club as well, weren't you, Laura? I was. It's a shame there isn't anywhere around we can swim together. The only place I can think of with enough room is the waterfall basin in the woods outside Eryn. Perhaps we should take a trip there sometime. I don't think that's such a good idea, Laura. Me too. A little too risky. Oh, I see. What a pity. Yeah. You're gonna do it anyways, aren't you? As always, Laura's a bit off from the rest of the world. Not that I'm in a position to call someone out. It's a shame I didn't get a chance to swim with you. Maybe we'll get a chance some other time. I'm sure there will be lots of opportunities. Because if they didn't kill Altina last game, they're not gonna kill her this game. Oh, hello. Are you two here shopping? Yeah, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to show Rean around the village. There's a lot of great stuff here. Just what I expect of Vita's hometown. From Mars magic tools, I can spend the whole day here. Really live up to the name Kitty, being so full of curiosity and all. That's the handle of a hacker, famous on the Orbital Network, correct? A hacker whose true identity is actually a member of Ouroboros and Force of 15, the Angel of Slaughter. It seems that the hypothesis of the Intelligence Division's analysis team was accurate. Wow, the system engineers must have worked themselves to the bone to track all that down. I played with them a bit during the remote connection test. It was thrilling, quite enjoyable. If I remember correctly, there should have been no less than a few dozen system engineers responding to your play. And I think it was done from somewhere as far away as Liberl. I heard you broke into RF system quite a few times in the past too. We really can't let our guard down around you, huh? Oh, come on. Don't be mad. That kind of thing has never got in the way of your relationship with Tita and Tio, has it? A manager should know how to make the best use of the available talent. Can't we be friends too? I guess. Hacking is irrelevant here. Your greatest weapon is those puppy dog eyes. Scary. Scary, scary, scary. I'm glad we ran into you, Black Rabbit. Here, I wanted to give you these memory cords. Oh, thank you. I told you about how I broke into the tower with Estelle and Lloyd, right? Among the classified data we got there were a few of them that were protected files. Among the classified data we got then, there were a lot of protected files. These are copies of both the analyzed and unanalyzed files. All the files concerning the Great Twilight, metadata combined with the Intelligence Division in the workshop. That must have been a lot of data to process. It is. Freckles and I could get through it all, but it would take way too long. I've been reaching out to anyone who might be able to pitch in. What do you think? I don't mind. However, finding the instructor will still be my first priority. I can work on it when I get some spare time, too. And I'll contact anyone I know who might be able to help. Thanks, guys. I'm sure you have tons of friends with the right skill sets. Oh, and here's a program to help out with remote connections. I'll give you Estelle's account ID, too. And you can try playing a game to test it out. Huh? Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I should do these until I'm just so bad at them I can't win, right?
Alright, let's get this started.
Oh no.
Oh man, I lost.
I guess that wasn't too hard. I just need to, you know, focus, I guess. I'm really starting to worry about Tita. Agate's tried searching for her, but nothing so far. The Empire's a big place, after all. Weren't they together? Like, I thought they were together at the Groll. This is exactly why we need something like the Orbital Network to keep everyone connected. Yes, I agree. I mean, we have the Orbital Network, so... yeah. Oh, hello, Cerberus, I can't forget about you. Are you looking after the shop? I mean, he's right over there. Unit Instructor Rean said this dog was smart, but isn't this going a little too far? Things must be difficult for you, I assume. Like, what it's just like, what are you talking about? Difficult? This is just how life is. Are all of you? Oh my goodness, this is happening. Seeing these two go at it reminds me of my own days in the chess club. We had a Commoners versus Nobles tournament to decide the fate of the two clubs. Seems like only yesterday. Remember, Eustace? You and I faced off against each other. Did we? I think I recall being pestered by a brash young man with more enthusiasm than skill, but well, that's about it. Ugh, you never miss a chance to try to push my buttons, do you? I'll fight you. I will. How about we play a match after Kurt and Asher finish? I assure you, this one will be something you'll never forget. I'll show you just how much I've improved, and just how big of a difference there is in skill between us. Fine. Fine if you're going to be this insistent about it. Just don't come crying to me when you lose again. Those two remind me of Ash and Kurt in some ways. I guess friendship can take many form. Sure. Damn, Kurt, you don't mess around. What happened to letting me learn at my own pace? Once I determined how capable you were, I realized that holding back against you would only be an insult. Besides, I need to be on guard just in case you were just feigning weakness to get the drop on me. Covering all the bases, huh? Pretty tricky, asshole. What an intense game of chess. I'm still not entirely sure if Kurt and Ash are best friends or mortal enemies. I think they're just friends. They're normal, regular friends. I'm not sure they don't seem like great friends, but they seem to get along well enough.